Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for another episode of MTV. This is the second part of round two of Rounders. Just a reminder, in case you guys aren't familiar what this is I gathered together 16 players and we are doing round robin format. So there's going to be 6 rounds of mashup of tournaments. If you guys remember kind of the Schmodown days when they did Anarchy the very first time, now imagine that times 6 for just one match at a time. And then I'm accumulating everyone's individual scores for these, since it's kind of random based on what you think of the categories and kind of your chemistry with your partners. And then we're going to rank that accordingly, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, all the way down to 16. So with that said, Tato, you're co-hosting with me today. You didn't get to co-write this because we kind of went a little long with what we were doing before this. But with that said, what are your thoughts on just the concept of this match and just hanging out tonight?
I'm enjoying the tournament. Always happy for a hangout. So thank you very much for having me alongside you.
Absolutely. So with that said, we'll go ahead and bring in all these guys. We have these motherfuckers. So on the left, we have Team Talks Too Much. If you guys know who it is, you probably don't because they don't say enough. Steven Shepard and Malcolm Lay. You guys are on a team together. Obviously, the actual results of these rounders don't matter in terms of win and loss. It's just individual performances. But how well do you guys think you guys will mesh together chemistry-wise?
I think we'll do quite well. It's one of those ones like we'll hear. I always like answering questions. So
yeah, and Steven is got some breaking news. When question 1 happens, we'll find that out later. But until then, until that reveal, until that whatever. How do you feel? And also, you look handsome with your haircut.
Thanks. What was the question again?
Why are you so handsome? I don't remember. How do you feel?
Yeah, I always have fun doing these. That's what ultimately matters to me.
Absolutely. And on the other side, we have one guy with spike haircut, one guy with a mullet. Luckily, the guy with the mullet tried to hide it so no one knows. Southern Indiana, how you feeling? Jeremy Potter's big business.
I'm good. I'm going to play the match under protest in the name. But honestly, I just want to get more than 4 points. I think I've done like 2 of these. I think it was like 4 each time. So if I can get more than 4, that'd be cool. I'm not gonna get my hopes up too much.
There you go.
He's gonna carry us.
And Eric, whenever you play with me, you're undefeated. But otherwise, it's kind of 50-50 at that point. How do you feel playing with Jeremy, a fellow Hoosier? If you didn't know that, me and him are both from the same state, just 2.5 hours away.
That may be good for our luck. Keeping undefeated with the Sonora. Which state are you in?
Indiana, unfortunately.
Indiana's cool. Never been there. But it's going to be
doing
fun.
All right.
Jeremy's a hell of a player. We don't have to carry each other. We are both pretty good at this. So let's have fun.
Absolutely. All right. With that said, Tato, do you want odds or evens?
Fuck it. I'll take odds.
All right, so you're going to be first. Tell them the category, and as always, we're going to go left to right. So we'll always start with the most talkative team, Steven and Malcolm first. You guys decide who's going to take your point, and then Jeremy and Eric are second. Another thing, just another terminology, the count is based on what number of questions the players on each team have answered, and obviously the score is at the bottom. So keep that in mind.
With that said, your category is directors.
you want to take this, Stephen? I'm no good at directors.
Sure. Yep.
I think I'm gonna let you have it, man. I know you're better than I am.
Alrighty, your question. Who directed the sci-fi movies Starship Troopers, 1990's Total Recall, and 1987's RoboCop?
Alrighty, one question, and we already got the person that didn't answer goes, damn it, I should take no. And just because this is the runners, also for anyone who wants to co-write any of these with me, for the quote-unquote tournament style, we're going to be a little more straightforward with the categories. They can skew a little bit just so they're not as boring, but for the most part, it's not supposed to be like, who cares what these categories is? We'll just mix and match. They're a little more trivia-based with them. So just because it's a tournament, we actually want there to be some sort of stats taken into account.
In the Heights.
Maybe not. But then again, that one is straightforward, so you'll actually know what you're asking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Steven Shepard, what you got?
Don't know about the spelling, but Pulverhoven.
Thank God you didn't say that beforehand and give hints away.
Kamara.
Paul Verhoeven.
Clean sweep. Paul Verhoeven is correct.
That is correct. Your next category is in Pixar. Steven and Malcolm, who wants that one?
You want how good are you at Pixar? I mean, I can take it if you don't want it, but
I mean, it depends on how specific the question is.
yeah,
Take a shot.
But if you want it, you can take it.
okay, I'll take it.
I'll take the camera work.
Okay. And then Eric and Potters. Eric, you want to keep that one?
Yeah, if it's good with Jeremy.
Are you a Pixar guy? Like I don't know you that well, so I mean, is that one of your
Are
things?
you a Pixar guy? If you feel more confident, you can take it. But I'm
iffy. So if you like it, man, go for it.
Oh yeah, I like it.
I'll catch up.
There you go. All right. In the category of Pixar, who voices disgust in Inside Out?
Oh, this fan is too noisy. It's a new one.
Damn it! I didn't focus hard on Steven's first answer. Didn't get the 5, 4. My squirrel brain. I already forgot. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna start with Eric.
Mindy Kaling? Kaling, I don't know how to.
Okay, and Malcolm.
I put Bill Hader.
Mindy Kaling is the pronunciation, but the spelling was right, so we'll accept the closeness of it. But yes, Mindy Kaling is for future reference.
I thought she was Sadness.
No, she's discussed. Sadness is Phyllis Smith.
That's
And on the next episode of Pixar Trivia, Tato, hit him with the next category.
Your next category is YA/coming of age.
Team 1.
I mean, I can take it if you don't want it, Stephen.
I can take it, or you can take it. It doesn't matter to me.
I'll take it.
You guys are going to be fun. And Team 2.
How do you feel about?
I hate all of these, but
I
for
can
the
take
sake,
it and you can catch up. I like the. I have seen some of them.
by all means,
I
man.
saw your reaction and maybe he doesn't like it. You can catch up.
Yeah, I didn't full on vomit, so that's good.
Yeah.
Alrighty, your question. The 1990 movie Texasville is a sequel to what 1970s coming of age film?
Would you have gotten this, Tato? Just because it's an older movie? Just curious.
This one is out of my wheelhouse.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat.
All right. And just a reminder, because it is a tournament style thing, we are doing 3 per team. So do you want a full repeat or just a extension?
Yeah, full repeat.
Go ahead, Tato.
The 1990 movie Texasville is a sequel to what 1970s coming of age film?
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Malcolm
Bumblefish.
and Eric.
I don't know. Except the last picture show.
The Last Picture Show is correct.
Oh.
Nice,
Good work,
man.
Eric.
Nice.
Total
Cool.
guess.
All right. Straight up classics. Malcolm and Steven.
Did you want to do the score on the bottom?
Oh, yeah.
Stephen, how good are you with classics?
Definitely not that great.
I mean, I'm not that great too, but I'll happily take it.
Okay. And then Eric and Jeremy, classics.
I mean,
Yeah, I'll take it just for the sake. Yeah, just for the sake of the count, we'll just get it back a little bit.
Malcolm and Eric are up 3-1 for the counts. Just an update. In classics, guessable. What is the profession of Harry Hinkle in The Fortune Cookie?
Guessable indeed.
A little behind the scenes mind thoughts of me and Tato. If it's harder, lesser known, or whatever, make it guessable. Goddammit. No blame boards. At least, even if it's way wrong, at least there's possible answers.
Never in the history of question writing have I done anything otherwise.
5. No comment. 3. 2. 1. Jeremy.
As lawyer. That's one of the guesses.
When in doubt. And Malcolm.
I put chef.
Looking for a cameraman, specifically at football games when he gets injured.
Never heard
Jack
of that.
Lemon. Jack Lemon.
Okay.
Lemon Jack, he's delicious. Your next category is actor filmographies.
You can take this, Stephen.
Okay.
I mean, not that I didn't want to. It's just just because of the count.
Sure. Team 2. Who wants actor filmographies?
I'll take it. But it's a 3-2.
All right.
Alrighty, your question. Who appears in the films The Second Best Exotic Marigold Hotel, Autumn in New York, and The Cotton Club?
You mean the Cotton Club or the Coffin Club?
Cotton.
That's what I thought.
Don't worry, Tato. I'll take that bullet for you.
And I even said cotton. Like I hit the T and everything.
No, I just meant so you don't have to repeat that on the internet.
Thanks, man.
5. 4. 3. 2. Every time. 1. Steven.
Richard Gere.
Jeremy.
Richard Gere.
We are indeed looking for Dick Gear. Love that guy.
That's usually what Tato yells on the corner. Dick Gear. Dick Gear. Your next category in war/epics.
I know you love war movies, Malcolm, so I'll take it.
Oh, that was sarcasm. I like that. That was a joke.
Tom, that was your first joke. We gotta have a drink.
You guys not have sarcasm on this dimension? That's 3-3 for your count. Jeremy and Eric. Who wants war? Who wants to go to war?
I like war. Yeah, I mean,
No, you like war?
Oh.
Sadist.
Yeah.
No, you can take. No, yeah. So even
not war movies. I'm just a fan of war.
What is it good for? All right. Go ahead, Tato. Or no, me. In what film will you find the characters nicknamed War Daddy, Bible, and Trini?
Glad you took that one. I would have gone Trini there. I'm a Power Rangers guy.
Fair. As long as there's no curse. 5.
X.
4. Very specific deep cut there. Glad that will be good. 2, 1. Go to Steven.
I don't know if this is right, but Fury?
And Potters.
Fury.
You guys are going to be furious that you weren't confident that's the answer. Fury.
Hey.
I almost went with a different Brad Pitt war movie because I almost went with Inglourious Bastards.
See, we didn't ask all that. You're no.
Category 7 is 2010s.
I'll take it.
And over to team 2.
How do you feel about 2010s?
You guys are even at 3-3, so if that matters anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
How
can
about
be.
you?
Yeah, I feel
I mean,
fine. I went through the theater that day.
Alrighty. For Malcolm and Eric, your question. What type of location do the girls initially rob in Spring Breakers? You know, the thing about this movie, Henry, is that it is not close to as unique as Tusk.
Another deep cut. But that's more of behind the scenes deep cut. That's a trivia, but trivia about the world and who we are. I'm guessing you didn't get that point.
I did not, and I should very much have.
Well, as we all learn, no one ever agrees with the judges. 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Eric, what you got?
I don't know. Say the strip club. Never seen it.
Malcolm.
I put cafe.
We can
Go
accept
to- Okay, yep. Cafe, or diner, restaurant, all
all the same.
acceptable.
Yeah,
Malcolm,
sorry, never-
what though?
never saw it.
But based on the poster, strip club. Not a bad guess. With that said, going into your next category of mystery/thriller, Team 1.
I mean, I'm good with this. How are you?
I think I do okay.
That was okay, better than good.
But if you want it, you can take it.
I'll take it.
All right, Team 2.
I like good whodunits and whatnots.
Yeah, you can take it. I feel okay. No,
I'll take it.
about it.
All right, mystery thriller. Malcolm's gonna be happy he took this. What U.S. state serves as the setting for 1985's Witness?
Oh,
Stephen, right here,
Yeah,
right along,
yeah,
right
yeah.
sideways. Yeah, no, yeah, there you go. I know you're not used to that with a whiteboard. Shout out you with the whiteboard.
Holy shit, I didn't even notice.
Got a haircut and a whiteboard.
Everything's coming up, Shepard.
Every time I find $20 in my pocket, that's what I spend it on. 5. 4.
yeah, I finally caved in and to peer pressure. And
I know you've only been doing this 2 years, 3 years now at this point. 1. Let's go to Malcolm.
I put Illinois. Also, fuck you, Henry.
And Jeremy,
I said Pennsylvania.
the home of the beautiful Stephen Shepard. Pennsylvania is correct. Which is why he started laughing. And good thing that Malcolm didn't know where he lived and got that in easily.
I mean, I did. I wasn't paying attention to what he was doing in the screen.
In the
No.
category of Oscars.
I mean, I do a whole podcast on Oscars, so I think I'm better take this.
All right, don't lose the rights to your podcast. Team 2.
Yeah, I'll take it. He
Yeah.
just puts his
He's
word
got it
in.
whether he wants it or not. It's his.
Yeah. I'm not gonna
I don't know if
take
you're
it.
allowed to say that on the internet.
Strategies.
Yeah, you never know.
Who won Best Actress for films released in 1990?
Where's this one?
I believe the ceremony would have taken place shortly before I was born. In the year of our Lord, 1991.
No, that doesn't work for you.
I thought I'd try. It didn't feel good. And 5, 4,
93 is the year of Lord and Savior.
2,
1985 is the year of our Lord.
1. Malcolm.
Kathy Bates for Misery.
I didn't ask all that, Eric.
Kathy Bates.
Yeah, there you go. Point Eric.
Yeah,
and
for now,
Malcolm too, I guess.
I guess. Start getting deductions for doing too much. That we call that the Antonio Chavez, writing too much. Not what we asked. Your next category is in release dates.
I've taken about a few in a row, so see you can take this one, Stephen.
Plus Steven's a release date slut. Sorry, I forgot.
You're good.
And then Eric and Jeremy. I know Jeremy doesn't like these, but is he going to let the count add pressure to him answering something he doesn't like? Dun dun dun.
Do you dislike release dates more than some other things?
I
I
Not
like
really. I mean,
release dates fine.
okay. I don't love data, so you go for it.
I'm good with data. I'm say that and I'm gonna fail this.
I only remember the ones that are like burned into my brain. So.
Yeah. Watch any random match that I don't study for that Eric decides he wants to study for. It makes me look bad. I'm like, no, you're a nerd.
I
You
only
just studied the
studied
day of.
once. And I don't make notes. I just watch
No one cares about those scream actors that no one ever knows.
Yeah.
Your category of release dates. What year saw the release of the original Flight of the Phoenix?
Ooh.
I just found out about this movie because my grandma told me she really likes it.
Note to self: put a
I'm
lot
not
of data
sure.
questions in the Paul Thomas Anderson match for Henry.
Yeah, it works. I do need to start rewatching those. I haven't rewatched a lot of those in a while, so I do need to actually rewatch for a random. And is it right now still only a 1v1?
Yeah,
Then I will actually study for a 1v1. If it's a group thing, then it's like, oh, let's just test my thing. Nah, for 1v1, I gotta win. 5, 4, especially against someone I don't know who they are. 2, can't make them thinking I'm an idiot. 1, pens down. Steven.
I have no idea. I just guessed 1974.
Oh my God, Eric.
1965.
Oh my God,
Actually,
Steven.
oh my
You got it
god.
wrong. Yeah, 1965.
Oh yeah.
Dang, nice.
The year my dad was born, actually.
Huh, but, your next category is westerns.
Halfway there, living on a prayer. By the way, question number 11.
Facts.
Westerns, team 1.
yeah. I don't want to watch with these.
Another
Malcolm's
state.
like, I'm technically an Eastern, so you can have this one. Oh yeah, you already moved. Damn it, I gotta stop doing that.
I didn't even actually do anything that time.
You're
I
right.
mean, 7 was the last question that no one had moved.
Eric and Jeremy, who wants Westerns?
Nobody likes these but me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead, yeah.
Sound logic again. What does Chan Wang give to Roy to dig himself out of the desert in Shanghai Noon? Interestingly enough, wrote a question about this movie on my last document.
See, I always get excited when I hear westerns, and then it's not really a western.
Then
Did
it's
it
a good
Shanghai
movie.
Noon.
It's confusing, right?
Damn. Potato in with the roast.
And I will hit you with a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Steven.
I do love this movie. I don't think this is right, but Fork.
Oh, big business.
No, I said a spur.
Oh, looking for chopsticks.
Steven picked the white version.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't using no sticks. Give me a fork. Your next category is the 2000s. Steven and Malcolm's. Malcolm's up 6-5.
Did you want to take this? Or...
Yeah, I think I do all right with 2000s. So sure.
Fun fact: we're all alive. Jeremy and Eric, 2000. You get
What's
Eric.
our count?
Eric 6-5.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just even it up.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
All right. Luckily, there's 4 players in this match, so there is 4 6s, not 3. In 2000s, what is Ben's job in Fever Pitch?
This would be the American Fever Pitch. Just
No
for
chance, no
Malcolm's sake.
Pretty sure the other one came out in the 90s, so that...
Oh, okay. Good point. Let's see. The pitch refers to something different in the European version.
We'll find out in 5, 4. No, we won't. 3.
Repeat the question, please.
All right, that's your guys' first. What is Ben's job in Fever Pitch? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Potters.
Teacher.
And Steven.
I haven't seen this movie since it was in theaters, but I just put sports journalist.
Shame on you for seeing it in theaters. I'm just kidding. I haven't seen it. Teacher is actually correct.
Category 13 is recent releases.
To be clear, it's within the last year-ish.
Very clear. Thank you.
I mean, we both probably watched movies in the past year, Stephen.
You're it, Malcolm. You're it.
I mean,
You probably more than me, to be honest.
yeah, I'm heavy taking it then.
Okay. And then the other guys.
Now, how do you feel about recent releases?
I mean, it's one of those things. I mean, I've seen 65 twice. I do a lot of geek studying, so I don't necessarily see a lot of like new movies until a little bit later.
Maybe I
honestly.
should take it then.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Eric, I'm
Be mad
out.
if it's-
Your question. Who plays astronaut Brian Harper in Moonfall?
Would you have known this one, Jeremy, based on your reaction, or are you just saying who cares about Moonfall?
I could probably guess. That movie was kind of rough.
I didn't see it. Sorry.
What gave it away? The fact that the moon fell?
This is a soccer, fucking. It'll go to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Malcolm, what you got?
First off, I was almost going to write who cares is my answer, but Gerard Butler's in a lot of these, so is it him?
Eric.
I also guess Gerard Butler, about the same thing.
Gerard Butler is incorrect. We were looking for Patrick Wilson here.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's in the trailer.
I would have wrote Gerard Butler too. That is exactly what I would have written.
Yeah.
It's
It's
funny.
actually pronounced Gerard. Your next category. Musicals.
I mean, unless you really want it, I'm happy to take it.
It's all yours.
You sure you don't want to say it depends on the question? Team 2, who wants musicals?
How do you like musicals?
I like musicals for the most
Do
part.
you really? No, you should take it.
Yeah, I'm a song and dance man. Can't you tell?
Alrighty.
Were you joking? She put your board down. I'm so confused. Was that a bit?
Oh no,
I was like, is he joking? He's like, fuck, I love musicals as he throws his board away. I was so confused. In the category of musicals, what musical contains the songs Good Night and Thank You, Another Suitcase in Another Hall, and Buenos Aires?
That's where that guy. Better before I make my joke. Double check. Yeah. That's where that guy Rico is from in Starship Troopers.
Five, 4. I was singing. 3, and I'm singing. You're my dad. I love you. I love you. 1. Malcolm.
Oh, I get it. It's musicals.
I know I joked about it earlier, but is it In the Heights?
Where is this? Jeremy.
Evita.
Evita is correct.
Good job. Wouldn't know that.
Question 15 will be animated for your category. What say you, team? Talk too much?
You can take it, Stephen.
Okay.
Mikey Mullets.
I can take it. You really
Well, you
like
took
animated movies?
Pixar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I like animated. You took Pixar. But yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Stephen and Eric. Your question is, what is the subtitle of the Terrence and Phillip movie the boys go to see in South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut?
I'm really glad I didn't take it.
That's how we roll on this show.
What's that you say, Henry? Locked? Locked.
Locked.
I'm sorry.
That's how you brag. That's how you do it. It's either that or something with your hands where you shake them.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Steven Shepard.
Is it Ashes of Fire?
Eric Ibarra.
No, you just wrote Blame Canada because I only seen it once.
It is Asses of Fire.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good, man.
Is that what you call a redhead's bottom? Your next category of regular comedy.
Uh-huh.
Today, Junior.
It's the first time I got to use that. Talks too much. Who wants comedy? Malcolm's up 8-7 on the count.
I mean, I'll let you take it if you want, Stephen.
I mean, it's a broad category, so it could go either way.
If Malcolm takes, he has to do a full reenactment of the bit, though. Too soon? All right, Steven's going to take that one. Team 2, who wants every time, who wants to take this one?
Maybe you should take it. Not a great comedy.
Yeah, what's
Eric's
our
like, I don't laugh. You guys are now 8-8.
Okay.
Comedy. Steve Carell and Tina Fey star together in what action comedy? What did that you say, Henry? Locked. 5. See, I can roast myself. 3, 2, 1. Pot's hers.
Date night.
And Steven.
Date night.
Did not. See, Jeremy, when you have a whiteboard, Steven, when you have a whiteboard, life is just so much better.
Beautiful thing.
People look at you differently. They're like, they just don't want to start punching you in the middle of the street. They're like, oh, I respect this guy. He's got class. It's the difference between the beginning of Trading Places and the end of Trading Places. You know what I mean?
It's like a metaphor.
Absolutely.
Metaphorical.
Question 17 comes in the category of family.
After a 3-hour debate of just sitting in the background, me and Tato are a little slap happy. So don't judge us, guys. Steven and Malcolm, you guys are all tied up at 8 apiece for both teams. Who wants to take your penultimate question in family?
I mean, I can take it if you want.
Yep, doesn't make a difference to me.
And Jeremy and Eric, who wants family?
I have a family.
I do have family. I mean, I'm the kid, but yeah.
You know who doesn't? Bruce Wayne. But who wants this question?
I'll take it so you don't have to change anything.
Watch this be a Fast and Furious question.
I almost made the joke. This is not the meme version of MTV. It's not Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
In the category of family, read by Tato.
In family. What kind of store does George Henderson work for in Harry and the Hendersons?
We will accept sex shop. Special on dildos.
That's H-A-I-R-Y and the Hendersons. Yeah. Never mind.
Okay.
And we'll go to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circus Seal, Malcolm.
Hardware store?
Big business.
Hardware store.
That is a dirty sweep on the mutual answer. Looking for sporting goods.
The other.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's one of those where all sporting goods can be hardware stores, but not all hardware stores are sporting goods. It's one of those ones where It's I've had this a question similar to one before, and it's like I knew it was coming, and it did. Your next one, fun fact. I don't have one. Quotes. Malcolm, do you want to take your final one, or do you want to give this one to Steven?
I'll give it to Stephen.
What a gentleman! He's just going to give it to him.
No,
Jeremy, do you want this to be your final, or do you want Eric to take it?
Maybe we should save you for, or if you really like quotes, you can take it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Take it. Okay.
Okay. 9-9 across the board in the category of quotes. In what classic film will you hear the line, "Are you trying to seduce me, Mrs. Robinson"?
You probably didn't need the full quote.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eric
Are you trying to seduce me? The Graduate.
and Steven.
The Graduate.
The Graduate.
I'm going to pull the Jay Boons thing and go, technically it's been parodied in many other movies.
I think classic.
Classic, yes. One word. Plastics.
All right, and your penultimate category, Tato.
Sci-fi.
Who wants to take their final question in sci-fi, Steven or Malcolm?
I do love sci-fi movies, so if you don't want it, I can take it.
Yeah, go for it.
All right,
And
Steve.
Eric and Big Biz.
You said you study like geek stuff, and maybe if you really like it,
Yeah.
you can take it. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I love me some sci-fi. I'll take it.
Alrighty, final question for Steven and Jeremy. What is the name of the AI in 2001: A Space Odyssey?
Clarification, full name. There's your hint. Full name.
Thought about saying it, but I figured I'd leave that up to you.
Thought about asking it, but didn't want to help anybody.
Thought about writing it when I was writing it, and yeah, then I was like, maybe I don't have to. Then as I get to the point, I'm like, no challenges. Let's go. Full name. 5, 4, 3.
3,
Mm-hmm.
2, 1. Steven Shepard.
How 900?
Big Biz.
And the number I can remember, HAL 3000.
Son of a bitch.
You guys needed to fuck
9,000.
have HAL 9000, yes.
Ugh.
Okay.
No points.
If that one baby they came together and then they fucked. All right, your final question in the category of sports. Few sports questions today, ironically. It's kind of how it goes. For Malcolm and Eric. Billy Beane turns down an offer to become the GM of what baseball team at the end of Moneyball? I will accept either full city and name or just name, but not just city.
I also wrote a Moneyball question today, interestingly enough.
That's what I had in the background during the debate. So
Yeah.
sometimes
There's a
I
lot
thought,
along that.
yeah, I definitely topped off this dock like a circus seal. 5, 4. Bro, you were gonna do it. 2, 1, and Malcolm.
Oakland Athletics.
That's where he starts. So you've shown knowledge of the film. And Eric.
I don't know, New York Yankees?
That's the rival. Boston Red Sox. Boston Red Sox. So with that said, obviously the wins and losses don't matter in terms of these. It's more about the individual scores. So unless I wrote it wrong, I have a 3-way tie with high scorings of 6s for Eric, Eric, Steven, and Jeremy, and Malcolm only had 2. Does that sound familiar? Yeah. So
I
with
wasn't
that,
keeping track of my scores, so that's probably right.
yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't comparing with my score.
Yeah. So with that said, obviously it doesn't really matter in terms because only round 2 of the rounders. But Malcolm and Steven, what are you guys' thoughts of your chemistry? Because there's always a universe where you guys could pair up in the tournament. If that were to happen, what do you guys think? And how are you guys feeling about just the future?
I mean, there wasn't a lot of questions that Stephen got. Was like, I should have taken it. It was just most of the ones I took, I just didn't know the answers to in general. But I mean, I think we managed worked good as a team anyway.
Yeah. What do you think, Steve?
Well, the only question that I wish I would have gotten, because it's my home state, was the witness question. But yeah, other than that,
There you go. And then Eric and Jeremy, you guys evened it out 6-6. So you guys showed that it didn't really matter on who was going. You guys both did well, and I think there was only maybe 1 or 2 instances where the other one should have taken it, but for the most part, if one got it, the other also got it. So Eric, what are your thoughts on doing well today? And ironically, at 6 points in both of your matches so far in the rounder, so you're at 12 points. What are your thoughts on the consistency?
I think I'm fine with that. I'm always happy if I hit half the question, so that's good. I told Jeremy we weren't going to carry each other. We're equally good, and that it showed. And yeah, it only happened twice that maybe Jeremy should have taken it, but otherwise, most of the stuff he knew I didn't know, so it great. It did great, I think. I don't know.
Absolutely. And Jeremy, what are your thoughts on how you pre-formed?
All right. I'm happy. I got 6. That's more than 4. The only question that I knew that he didn't get was the South Park question. But that's it. I mean, we're pretty even. We kind of went with our strengths, and it worked out pretty well. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a good time here, man.
Yeah. So this is only the second of 4 for this next set. But as of right now, Ryan Payne is in the lead. Eric and Steven are tied for 2nd, and JPO and Jeremy are tied for 3rd in terms of just the higher rank. So you guys are all, this was actually a good quality match in terms of the players. And then Malcolm, you're off to a rough start, but that's one of those things that, as always, we just know how the questions can go. So we know that, your recovery is going to showcase itself. There's 4 more opportunities for this before the tournament, so plenty of opportunities to make a comeback. And if not, be a huge upset in the tournament. So I already know that you're going to bring it.
I just love the way you was. Oh, yeah, good quality picture. All these 3 players, but Malcolm.
There was no way to compliment the people that deserve the compliment while still not acknowledging the elephant in the room based on that comment. So I either had to go about it, or everyone's was like, "Wait, what about Malcolm? Shut up! We're not." I didn't say it on purpose. With that said, my name is Confidential. Make sure you check out everything Malcolm does over on Take 3 for Rankum and his Oscar show, as well as Full Metal Randoms. I will be on a Paul Thomas Anderson one soon. Tato is probably doing anime porn or whatever he does, and then all the other guys, they'll be there as well. That was a joke, guys. Don't come at us. With that said, and then Steven is everywhere, mostly Movie Hero Network. Eric, what's it called? Spoiler Lord. Make sure you check him out. And then Big Business out here laying it down. My name's Henry Confidential. That is Tato. That is Eric. That is Jeremy. That is Steven. And that is Malcolm. Latest Gators.